Hello, my name is Abby P and I've been creating content for over 10 years. I started off posting my cosplays on DeviantArt and Tumblr under the alias Hello Zombie, while also posting song and dance covers under the alias Bye Bye Zombie on my first YouTube channel. And then in 2015 I started this channel, Abby P, which I now use as my main channel. So this channel has more vlog style videos or videos like this where I'm just talking, and I got inspired to start it to document my 6 years living and working abroad in South Korea and to also help others who were interested as well. Through that time my videos started to include more of a variety in topics, the biggest one being language, because I started to get more into language again during my time in Korea when I had a lot more free time. One of my language videos in particular, speaking 6 languages, went unexpectedly viral one year, and so this channel and the rest of my contents blew up in a short amount of time, and that was terrifying. And then about a year or so after that, I got a YouTube Silver play button after surpassing 100,000 subscribers. Things started to calm down in the last few years that followed, and since leaving Korea and moving back home here in the US, there wasn't really much going on back home here anyway, especially amidst the pandemic. And it's just been a really weird, dark, lonely time trying to figure out my path in life again. So in the last year, since I wasn't as motivated about YouTube, I started focusing more on my Twitch channel, where I live stream mostly video games and just live chatting with viewers. We did create an amazing, wholesome community in that time, and I also made a Discord where we all hang out off stream. So that's the basic background of my journey as a content creator up until now. And I didn't actually start monetizing on my contents until I made this channel. And monetizing as in being part of the YouTube Partner Program, so with the ads that you see on videos and also sponsored videos and brand collaborations, both here on YouTube and Twitch and also on Instagram. And we can definitely go more into sponsorship details, things like your creator rates and numbers, etc. in future videos, because I know there has been some interest in that. And so from there, I started to take a more business mindset, or rather a more professional approach towards my contents. And that's not to say that it takes away from the authenticity or the realness of my contents. It was more of a realization that after all of the years and time and effort I put into creating contents, that others were seeing value in it and that they were willing to invest in and commit to it. And so of course that makes you more conscious of things, and it makes you want to create better quality content. And it also means optimizing your life, essentially, so that you're able to do everything you want to do and achieve all the goals you've set. For me, and for most people I would say, having structure amidst a life of chaos is essential. I do like to troll sometimes and say that chaos is fun, because it is sometimes. But when you really are trying to get your life in order, then structure is serious. It's time to be serious about structure. Because from that structure comes productivity and a better work-life balance overall. I've always been a pretty organized person, so I've used things like planners and notebooks and my phone, etc., all through my student and work life. But after coming back from Korea and after that initial honeymoon phase was over, of, you know, being home and being close to family again, after that was over, there was deep culture shock and isolation and depression, and I talked about that in a previous video a few months back. And so even little things like looking across various platforms like my phone and my computer and my laptop and all of my notebooks and my planner, that was also very tedious and overwhelming. There was and is a better way, and I want to show you this organizational tool that I was introduced to and I've been using daily since the start of this year. Truly, I use it every day, and it's literally helped me get my life back in order again. It's called Notion, and it's a digital tool and space for organization and productivity. It can be for personal use, which I know a lot of friends that use it for that, but also for a work team, especially for growing startups. And my friends that also use Notion have said it was helpful for them as well as it is for me. It's also fun with a lot of customization that you can play around with. So here's my personal Notion page, which you can also do for free. I will probably create a work one later on in the future, because I eventually want to create a team to help me with my content creator work. So let's go through mine briefly so you can see what Notion is all about. This is what my whole entire Notion looks like. This is my main to-do list. This is the very first page I go on every day. First thing I do when I wake up is open my Notion, and I have a lot of official Naruto art, just to add like customization, things that you like, you know, so it's more fun to look at. So this is my to-do list. This is my weekly: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then some more things to add in. If I have some extra time on certain days, I add these things to add to one of the days if there's time. But typically this is what it looks like for me in the week, and it's a checklist. So once I finish something, I check it off. So for example, if we want to add something, we'll just go here under, and then there's a checkbox. So that's already there by default. But if you want to play around with commands and customize stuff on your pages, you do /. It's very simple, it even tells you. So it says type / for commands. So /, and then it gives you a list of options here. So text, page, to-do list, heading, table, bulleted list, numbered list, quotes. You can add in quotes if you'd like, if you're that kind of person. I'm very basic and simple, and I only put like what I really need to get done. So things like quotes and extra fun colors and stuff don't really do much for me. That's my weekly to-do, and then I have my personal checklist here. It's just like some random stuff that I have to get done, but like not in the immediate future. And then I have like a shopping list of things that I'd like to purchase later on eventually. Incoming mail, because you know how it'd be when you order a bunch of stuff online and sometimes you don't even remember what you ordered, so I put that here. If I wanted to make a list, I could just do / and then the check or a bulleted list. So maybe I ordered something for the cats, so I just put in cat stuff, I don't know, new camera gear or something, whatever, just put that in there. And then this one's very important and relative to the topic of this video, my content creation page. So here we have stuff for YouTube, Twitch, cosplays, Instagram, TikTok, social media, other stuff. Then I have like a little content creation to-do list here as well. So if we go to YouTube, I very much find this board view useful for things like this when it comes to contents. So right now we are doing this video, right? Life as a content creator, featuring Notion. Thank you, Notion. Hello. And then once this is done, we'd move it over to done like this. So I made a to-do list of video ideas or videos that I want to make, right? And then if I'm doing it, we move it over to doing. If I'm doing multiple, we just, you know, do that. Drag it over, and then once we're done, we move it over to done. So I find this very, very useful for myself as somebody that works on like multiple projects and things at the same time or within the same time frame. So this has been immensely helpful for me, and it's good to see like everything you've done as well, right? So you can see how productive you are being, and you can click in like this in each of these little sections and then type in whatever notes. So this was the last video that I uploaded, what it means to be non-binary, that I did with my fellow NB friends. So these are all of like the questions that we talked about, my own answers. So these are some Twitch goals. So look at all these Twitch goals that we have reached together with the community. Thank you guys. But yeah, this is everything we did. This is what we're doing now. Maybe this is to do. We're not doing that quite yet. So, and then if you want to add in some new Twitch goal, maybe we'll make a new like dono goal or something. We just add that in like this and blah, 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 blah. Okay, and then cosplays. So these are cosplays that I've done since last. There's probably more, but I don't think I added them. But things that I'm doing or need to do. Who knows if I'll ever get to any of these things, but that's why I have it here, just to see and track and all that. And then we have like other stuff, so like Instagram contents or TikToks, Reels, whatever. Twitter, other ideas that I've had. For me, as a content creator, my ideas just keep flowing. The ideas never stop, it's just the time is what is lacking. So this makes it easy to just like add in whatever ideas I have and then, you know, move them around. This is my personal home, so things like my yearly goals, my budget, housing, fitness, goals on goals, right? Keeping things organized. This is like daily stuff. My life things like recipes that I want to learn or travel plans. I quite like what I did here. So this is all the anime that I still have to watch or rewatch or catch up with. I'm currently watching Bleach. We're doing Bleach watch parties in the Discord, so that's really fun. And then these are all ones that I finished. And if I want to add new things, I would just like type it here, add. I would type in some anime in Google and then copy and paste the link, the IMDb or whatever, the Wikipedia link, paste it in here, and then it would create the bookmark. So if I were to finish rewatching Bleach, I would just move it over to finished like that. So I have an anime list, I have a game list, so games that I have to finish, to play, replay. Yeah, you know how that gaming backlog be though, like there's not even anything under finished because I haven't finished it. Yeah, and then movies. I haven't really had much time to watch movies either, or shows. So this is movies and shows, movie and show list. Book list as well, languages, and I haven't had much time either to really get into languages again as I've had in the previous years when I was in Korea because I had so much more free time, as I said. So languages have been on a lower tier of my priority list these days since the last year. But of course with time, hoping to get back into languages again. And another cool thing is you can use Notion on your phone as well, because sometimes I'm not at my computer, I'm out and about, and maybe I might remember something that I need to do or get an idea or something. So since the start of this year, with the help of Notion as a tool that I use daily, I've been able to pick myself back up, and I'm now ready and eager to start the next chapter of my life with my career and my living situation. I didn't even know if I was going to settle down here in the US or move abroad again, but with time and with taking things day by day, the path becomes clearer again. You just have to keep going, right? That's all you can do. And also take those good opportunities that come around. And Notion was one of those good opportunities, so thank you to Notion for introducing this wonderful resource and for sponsoring today's video. I knew that if I was going to continue being serious about content creation, I needed more structure and optimization in my life for a better work-life balance where I'm not burning out too often, so that I could juggle all the things that I do in my life, which I'm sure is the case for many of you. I'm sure you have your own responsibilities and goals and dreams, so if you're ready, let's get it. So if you want to get organized and try Notion for yourself, there will be a link for you down in the description box below, so you can try that either for your own personal use or if you want to create a new team workspace. So when it comes to content creating, when I was starting off, most of it, if not all, was just for fun, right? As a hobby or a side thing on top of working a full-time day job. And I think that's how a lot of us start, right? So I hope this at least gives you some inspiration or some insight if you are also trying to pursue the same thing. Just know that it does take a lot of time and a lot of effort, and consistency is a big name of the game as well. But also being smart about how you use your resources and how you help yourself so that you have more time to do what it is you really want to do and in the end be more productive. If you have any questions about this topic or about Notion, leave them in the comments down below. Or if you want to know more about a particular area of content creation, whether it's sponsorship deals or your creator media kit, your rates, things like that, leave that in the comments too. That way I know what topics you'd like to see in future videos.